Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome yet again to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works. Before I go any further, I need to talk about nomenclature. Now, when I got out of the university in San Luis Obispo, handheld calculators were just making their way onto the public scene. When I went to school, I used slide rules, believe it or not. In fact, I took a class in slide rule. But after I got out of college, I went to work at the county in highway design. And, I spent a lot of time sitting at a large board, putting ink on Mylar, drawing highway plans. And we used drafting templates. And one of the drafting templates was a series of holes like this, except it was much larger. It was, 8.5 by 11. And this was the smallest hole, and they went up to, pretty big holes. And they had all these various sized small circle templates, large circle templates, and even larger circle templates, and even up to a thing called highway curves. These were radii of 100 inches, 200 inches for drawing these roads on the plans, because they had to be accurate. But anyway, we had all these templates, and the proper scientific name for this template, the proper engineering term for this template is Peter meter. So I've been working on the T-3, and I actually glued a part in. I now have a servo mount, and because I have a servo mount, I can hang a rudder. And so I hung a rudder based on the servo run. And here's one of the problems you run into with these little boats. The arm on this is a little bit short, and this large bellows that I'm using has a large opening. And so to keep the opening from crashing with the hardware, it has to be here, which means the center of my arm is not in the center here, so I had to put a little bend in that rod. That's just something I have to deal with in these little boats. So there it goes, and I'm looking at this, and it looks like my rudder is canted back, which would lift the back in a turn. I may have to put a tapered shim in there, although I may just run it like this once to see, because these little boats, especially, a little lift in the back in a turn might not hurt. We'll have to see. So anyway, yesterday I was remarking about cleaning up the pile of parts that have a place to go. And it was completely clean. And now here we are, halfway into a project later, it's full of stuff again. It's a never-ending cycle of the pile of parts that need to be put away. So I think that's about all I have to update on this. Oh. Its big sister, the American Spirit, is almost completely fitted out with hardware now. Stay tuned for it in an upcoming episode. Until then, jet out. Welcome back, boys and girls, for a special bonus feature. First, I thought I'd let you see the size difference. The size difference, you think 17 inches, 25 inches. It's not that much. It's only 8 inch. It's only 8 inches difference. It's only 8 inches, but look at the volume difference. I mean, this thing is huge compared to this. Now, think about this. Big B's 34-inch hydroplane is to this like this is to this. A 34-inch hydroplane, 25, add 10 inches, it fills up the stink bug works. Wow. And then you think about his big cats. They wouldn't fit on this bench. Anyway, thought I'd show you that, look, I got hardware hanging off the back here. I do not have my cooling thing because I think it may have vanished in the Great Purge as well. But I now have a motor. I have everything in here I need except for a receiver, and I thought I had liquid tape, and it was all dried up. So I have to order some more liquid tape to cover this joint. For now, this will be fine, but that's my speed control, just set up as its own little adapter. That way there's fewer wires. So all this needs, receiver, tape, cooling, and and some clear coating on the tail feathers. I should try to do that this weekend. Anyway, boys and girls, until next time, jet out.